All right, so we have Emma Regan, Jade Kovacevic, and Sylvia Forbes from AFC Toronto. Obviously a pretty big win today. I wonder if you could just speak to generally what you saw and what it means to clinch that playoff berth.
So that's fantastic, obviously, to hear that coming from you guys. We really enjoyed the game today. Obviously, we've been working on a lot of stuff throughout the season, and to see a lot of it come to fruition this afternoon in front of our home crowd who has been supporting us all the way, it was a really good feeling. So a positive feeling. Obviously, we're still looking at things that we can continue to improve on, but overall, in general, of course, we're feeling really good. We're feeling happy, and then obviously our eyes are set forward onto the next challenge, which is finishing out the season on a high note.
And you've talked a lot this season about kind of scoring messier types of goals, different types of goals. What does it mean to be able to see that with the corner kick today, first one directly off one, of course? What does it mean to be able to score those different types of goals?
It feels great. Obviously, I've been working a lot with the players. This coaching staff has been working with the players as well, and they've taken ownership on the stuff that they had to deal with and the things that they could control. And when you see that finally become a successful action, obviously it's going to feel great. The players have been working really hard in training. We've been demanding a lot of them, and they've been responding to that demand. And we have to continue to do that as we continue through. Things are not always going to be easy, so getting those types of goals and getting the players' confidence up in that sense is always good. So really pleased with that as well. So I commend the players for that, and I'm sure the fans in the crowd appreciate it as well. And we appreciate them as well.
And with 3 consecutive clean sheets now, can you speak a bit to the defensive effort you've seen?
So the back line has been really good as of late. They've been obviously working hard in training. Sometimes, you hear defenders say they take the brunt of that type of stuff through games and through training, because those little details are so important when you have tight games and when organization stuff happens, right? So their focus and their determination to take on the information that we've been giving them has been really good. They've come together as a group. That's the whole set of defenders. That's our whole front five. That's going all the way to the back. So they've been doing really well there. It's been a team effort. C's obviously done well, and we've continued to have them work on those things throughout the week, and they've taken ownership of quite a lot of that. Still, obviously, a lot of games to be played. Still a lot of high expectations that they have of themselves, and we have for them as well. But when they take ownership of that type of thing amongst the group, it makes it a lot easier for them to take on what we're saying and to buy into what we're saying as well. So I commend them for the last clean sheets are great, right? So it's been good.
We'll open it up now. Anyone want to kick us off?
Well, congratulations on the massive win. It's the biggest win in the league so far. And then how do you bounce off from them winning a 6-0 game to now losing a 7-0 game? What's the feeling like right now?
Honestly, for us, this is how we think that we should have been playing all year. So it's not really a shock to me that we're starting to put the pieces together. This is how we want to play. This is how we want to be playing going into playoffs. So I think we're peaking at the right time. We feel really good, but this is not like something to say, okay, we won this game and everything's going to come easy from here on out. We know that we're going to have to fight for everything. And if we play like that and we put the pieces together, we know that's how we can play. We've known that all year, and we're just starting to show it.
Well, for Jade, I mean, the first signing in the whole league, and you start the year with a big cast on your foot. I mean, it must have been frustrating, but how relieved are you to get that first goal of the season?
Feels really good. I think, like Emma said, it was us peaking at the right moments, and to be able to get myself on the game sheet today, and it's a part of how training has gone for me week over week, and I think it feels really good for me to kind of see that product come out in a game. So really excited, and hopefully there's more to come.
And I guess for the coach about Jade, instead of going for that second goal, she actually passed it over to try and get the hat trick. Can you say something about, I guess, the teamwork of that, how important it was that she would give up maybe a goal to pass over for a second goal?
Absolutely. So I mean, that just speaks volumes to Jade's character as a player. She's a footballer. She's a striker first, which, you know, at any given point, a striker can't even be called selfish, right? So for her to do that, it just shows to her character. It shows how she values the team. And she shows that week in and week out during training. And during that moment as well, we noticed it, obviously, and Marco even looked back to the bench to see if they noticed it as well. So it just speaks on to how she is as a person, how she is as a player as well. And then to have Kaylee then go onto goal as well, and to put the pass into Jade I thought that was pretty cool.
I guess I'll ask Emma. I'm curious, after third goal, obviously the entire team runs straight to Sylvia. You want to kind of tell me about just how much it meant to get that one off the corner, obviously, and do that right away and celebrate not only a 3-0 lead, but obviously a big one for you guys.
For Sylvia here. She's been amazing, coming up with different set pieces for us, like down to the detail every week. And finally, we put one in off of a first base set piece for her. So we just honestly are so thankful for all the staff, but Sylvia in particular on those set pieces, like we know puts a lot of work into that. So we were just really happy to get one for her.
I'll back up just a couple of minutes, I guess, in terms of game time, but that second goal obviously is a big turning point in the game. Like, they looked like they were pressuring, and then they make the announcement of 5 minutes of injury time, and all of a sudden you guys are all over them. Just kind of what happened and clicked there, and how big was it to turn the tide in literally the 45th minute?
Yeah, I think like momentum is everything, obviously every single game, and we want to be the one in control of it. So getting the first goal is extremely important. Our response after that goal goes in, how you start the game, how you finish a half, those are all very important moments for us. So I think we're starting to really focus in on those areas where we can put a team away, because you're up 1, you're up 2, like they still have a bit of hope in the game, and we want to put them away. Even at halftime, we're saying in the locker room, we need more goals. So I think that's just like our evolution throughout the year. Maybe before we would have taken our foot off the gas a little bit. Okay, we're fine, we're up 2, but you know, that's something that we've worked on, and we don't want teams to be in control. We want to be in control.
Congratulations, guys, on the win. Congrats, Jade, on the first goal there. Sylvie, question to you is, obviously, I think set pieces are very tactical in nature sometimes. Have to have that tactical mind. So, as someone with that mind, noticing in the first half, especially that Vancouver sometimes had a very wide gap between sort of their midfield two with Quinn and Chang up their forwards. Did sort of that amount of space that opened up in the midfield for you as well, Emma? Did you guys feel like you had more space to operate in, sort of in that midfield, and especially with the red card as well? I'm sure that opened up some more space for you guys to work in. Just how much did that sort of factor into some of the open play pieces that we saw tonight?
I think to speak on that, that's just we've been working a lot on the style of play that we'd like to employ, right? So in doing that and seeing the pictures in training and having the players understand different looks that they're going to be getting, and to look at like individual habits within those units, they've done a really good job at taking on that information. I think the midfield three that we're playing during those moments have obviously worked really hard in the last few weeks of training to correct some of the stuff that we felt maybe wasn't really clicking or working for us in those moments. The way that they're able to recognize those things, where to drop low or to where to receive, the timing of that, just obviously want to give them some props for that, because they've been doing a really good job at that. And just to go off what Emma said, like we're trying to peak obviously at the right time. It's never going to be satisfactory, right? So when they understand that, then they can take on the information in training and build off that, and then them being able to see those types of things and the confidence they had to do what they're being told to do and what they know to do also like plays a part as well. So I would want to give them that type of credit as well. It's not always just the tactics, but the desire to recognize that those things are happening, and the confidence to recognize that, and then the trust that you feel with your teammates to be able to do those types of things in games. So it was a good job by them, for sure.
And just in terms of considering the size of the win today, obviously, is this one of those opportunities that you guys can look at some of the more finer details, cleaning up some of the passes, some of the touches, versus maybe a tighter win, loss situation? You're looking more sort of bigger picture does this give you a chance to look at some of those finer details?
Every week we look at different details for sure. So nothing is going to change in the way we look at it. But in what you're saying, yes, sometimes it does allow you to look at the finer details. But we try to obviously cover specific things that we do each week, and that's not going to change depending on the scoreline. Obviously, you feel good today, and then tomorrow, you get into the mode to think about the next game and to prepare for the next game. So it's a good feeling to go into the next work week, but obviously we have the same things that we need to focus on, and we'll be able to organize ourselves accordingly throughout the week. So thanks.
And I guess for Sylvia, obviously we saw Jade's first goal, but we also saw the first goal for Sarah and Kayla. So obviously you're mentioning a lot of the training. So can you tell me about how is that feeling of seeing those executions in training and then seeing them score in this time of games? What does it mean for the team, and what does it mean for you?
I think you feel what it feels like, right? The players feel what it feels like. I'm sure you could see a momentum shift in the confidence you feel. Any team is going to feel more confident when you start to open things up, right? So it's just very enjoyable to be able to see that happen in a game and be able to see the joy on the players' faces when those types of things happen, and be able to celebrate and enjoy those moments with them, because they deserve to have those things happen. And obviously it's a testament to what we've been demanding of them, and when it comes to fruition, obviously you can hope for more buy-in and you can hope to use that as momentum going forward. But obviously we can't be complacent. You have to think about the bigger picture. We have to think about the next game, and we have to think about being even sharper in those moments, so that we can take care of teams whatever they come and throw at us. So
Last one for you guys. Emma and Jade, what were your favorite celebrations today?
What they did in
Maybe
the corner.
Kayla. I'd say
Yeah, Kayla's was hilarious with you, I think. And then, I think there was a little something that Kaylee probably and Colby orchestrated down in the corner. I saw that.
We'll see it later. I didn't see it, but I'm sure it was funny. But it was fun to have them run to me for sure. So I think I blacked out, but I'm back.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Congrats on the win.
Thanks.